Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, fellow adventurers through time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Timelord, about to Let's Play Chrono Trigger Part 27. Now, since we cleared out all the treasures in the future, we can come back here and clear out this place of treasures. Because we have all these armors. We can clear out the castle of all of its loot. Not literally a loot, though. At least I don't think so. Let's get more treasure, and then it's off to the future. Well, we already got the treasure in the future, so yes. Considering we already got the red mail, we can get the red vest. You want to say Guardian 4? Now let's stop by Trusin. Again. To get up some stairs. And to open this treasure. Yeah. Yes. Now, the red vest is the only one you really want to hang on to. Actually, even then, well, it's still good. Yet again, do not go into the vortex. Going into the vortex is a bad idea. Yes. Now we're done with the pendant for this time period for now. There's a point later on where we need to use the pendant to open treasures like that again. And yet again, you do not want to take the treasures out now in this time period when that happens. Oh yeah, the yellow ore around Chrono, that's what uses the safe helm. I didn't get a chance to mention that yet. Kind of an interesting and important detail. No. Bangar Dome? Bangar Dome. We already opened that one. Actually, I want to check something real quick. I don't even have the ability Charm yet. But I've got the Charm top equipped on Ayla. That's, well, obviously, since I don't have Charm yet, it's useless. I forget if there's one of these doors in this dome. There is one of these doors in this dome. The pendant begins to glow. Gold stud, what does that do? Cuts MP usage by 75. Not bad. I believe there's an enemy later on in the game that you can steal gold studs from. But that's a little overpowered for my taste. Me on the other side of Lab 16, actually. Here we are on the other side of Lab 16 and heading towards the Eris Dome, where you might not be able to remember where the door is in this one, which is why I'm going to show you. Will you ask an Enertron? Yes. HP MP restored, but you're still hungry. Sorry I'm not talking, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where the door is. Oh, it's up here. There's the door. And it begins to glow. Hit ring. Gold earring, which increases hit points. Elixir. Power tab. And finally, a luminaire robe. Well, there. Now we're done getting those great hidden treasures. Now we can finally just exit this area. Sorry, I just paused so I could sneak around those bugs. Because the game just has less problems when I'm paused. Now time to go to the sewer axis. Press the switch and the bridge opens, Ribbit. So, switch on, Gribbit. Ribbit, it's out of reach, Ribbit. And you call yourself a frog, Gribbit, Gribbit. Someone's coming, let's scram, Gribbit. I missed that cutscene last time. Oh no, it's horrible, it's terrifying. They're dead in one hit. And it's one chance to attack and it missed. Please do not disturb my slumber. What happened to the old man? You can't. The old man is either behind this door or he's no longer there. To those who opened the door, I am Balthazar, the guru of reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. Ah. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Eons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens, burrowing deep into the world's core. He began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Cardia in the year 600. In 1999, Lavos claims this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate. Like a giant parasite, he is consuming our world. Forced to live here, I continue to conduct research on Lavos, but I am growing old, and it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you, who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands. Now open the last door and take what you find there, my last invention, my wings of time. The pendant shimmers. This moves through time? What this thing? Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the Y button for the time gauge, then use L and R buttons to select an era. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you name my time machine? Well, Epoch is an epic name in itself, and I couldn't possibly think of a more epic name for this epic ship. I am gonna name it after something from Doctor Who. Well, sort of. There's not enough room to spell TARDIS, so it's gonna be the TARDS. Time and relative dimension space. Time and relative dimension space. TARDS. Oh, TARDS. Also, I know if I was being truly referential, it would be all capital letters, because it's the TARDIS in all capital letters. But I prefer just to put, I don't like seeing things all in capital letters. I like seeing some lowercase thrown in there, so that's how it's spelt. Don't ask me to change it. Well, actually, it's too late to change it now. It's been decided. Hop aboard! Take off. You can also decide with the directional pad. You don't need to press the L and R buttons. Actually, I didn't even check that those work. They do work. Let's go to the Dark Ages. Considering I don't really have anywhere else to go right now. Actually, can I do something in the prehistoric era? I'm not certain. Let's just head to the prehistoric era real quick. Also, there was not that much of a runway. What's happening? It great, it fast. Tard's capable of this? Did you notice the pterodactyl glowing in the corner as we came in? I find that odd. Let's see if what I think is true. No, I guess not. Ruby vest strong against the fire, I know. I'm waiting for you to get an upgrade from the ruby vest. Later on, I'm not sure when. Probably by the time we can start doing real side quests in this game, besides the one that's already available to us that I don't really count. Let's go to the Dark Ages then. The pterodactyl still glowed. Still seal around that thing. Terror Cave. Hey, they let down the ladder for us, finally. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace and were never seen again. Want to buy something? Yeah. Actually, no, I will not buy that. I'll buy the Flash Blade, though. And the Demon Edge. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Oh shoot, I just realized I cannot continue on without the charm ability pretty much. So, I've got to go somewhere to get some tech points. And the best place I know for tech points is the distant past. So there was a reason for me going to the prehistoric era. I wasn't just crazy. Me back once I got charm. I just learned charm. Also, I know I'm somewhere else now. Why? Because I learned that getting tech points in the hunting grounds is not actually very easy, considering there's only 2 enemies that give you tech points, but one of them gives you a lot of tech points. Which is the reason why I went there. Now I'm going to show you why I wanted charm so badly, and why charm top increasing the effectiveness of charm is such a good thing. Steal from enemy. I always love I always love a good thief in a video game. And actually, there's an ability in the game called Dual Charm, which can only be activated if you have a very particular party. And personally, I thought that was pretty great, party-wise. For a party, you know, the party that you would get dual charm with. Except, I like Frog better than I like, Marl or Brooke in this game. Or as I call her, Brooke. Now we can go back to the Dark Ages. Also, the pterodactyl does indeed flash when we travel through time. That's a gaming glitch right there. A small one, but still a glitch. Well, anyways, this is a good stopping point for this video. I didn't realize how long it was going on for. So this is the Cowardly Timelord signing off and saying have a good day or whatever time it is, wherever you are.